After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see a team from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 14th-ranked team in the land, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Clemson's offense comes on the field first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Pass caught. Second down now. To throw, it's Klubnik. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And the pass is intercepted.
Let's go, defense.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
They open the conference championship game with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Green. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to pass. It's Drones. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Fire to the right side, complete. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here's the second down play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
To the air, it's Klubnik. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Wideout's now clustered. Looking to throw again. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
They look to throw it here on second down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense has got this drive going. Now a killer penalty to extend it. A fresh set of downs now. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Catch made on the left side. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A completion makes it second down. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Tigers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
He's got it near the end zone. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Chris, just really impressed by this defense. They're backed up near their own goal line, really doing a good job of rallying to the football in these last couple plays. Now, let's see what happens here on this third and goal.
Getting closer, but now it's third down. Can they punch it in from the 2? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes the score 7-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least pick up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes the handoff again. Passes the 35. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
First down and 10 now. Looking downfield, it's drones. That's reeled in. It's Green. That broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on it. Right. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Gain moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Wayne Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. And now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Green. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They test the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period.
first play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain. And look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
The Hokies begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On the run, it's Bennett. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
The PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time?
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Getting close to midfield now. They'll bring it down to the 47.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Tigers will have to punt this one away. Oh, and he shanked it. And the punt goes out of bounds. They'll spot it around the 40. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. Now they're set up at their 40. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking for some space. It's Stewart. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, They run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
That's caught. It's Green. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Who's in the clear? They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
The Hokies will have 1st and 10 here. Keeping it on the ground here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Inside give now from the shotgun. And the Hokies pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
First down here for this offense. Dropping back, it's Drones. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Ball handed off.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Gets loose. They escaped one tackler. Couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
Now, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play. And this time, he just wasn't able to get away from the defense. And that is a big loss for the offense.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback from the start of the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. QB to the tight end for a completion. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
High completion makes it second and medium. Wants to throw it. The receiver grabs it. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Moore. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to pass here on second down. Slides with the throw. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. Clemson now operating in the red zone. The defense showing blitz here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
To the air, it's Klubnik. The pocket breaking down. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, so much to break down from a spirited first half in this ACC championship. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the men who will take us home in this ACC championship, Chris Fowler and Kirk Herbstreit.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. They stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The game makes it second and medium. QB keeper all the way. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused and can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And that is incomplete, but there's a flag down. Did the receiver push off?
Pass interference.
And that's an offensive pass interference call. Second down play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The defense stops short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Covered receiver brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Forced out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
Play action here on first down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Clemson. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll set up with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Yep. For scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. To throw, it's Watson. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Out of the gun now on third down. But it's incomplete. They missed an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at the 40. Using his legs, it's scrambled. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Second down, they're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. He'll throw it now. The receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Caught near the sticks. It's Haynes. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
Running back has it on a screen now. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play in that completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Tigers looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. It's press coverage now from these DBs. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Woo, good job by this defense. That quarterback doesn't need much room. They did a heck of a job to keep him out of the end zone, and now we got a 4th and goal situation.
And that one's straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And they'll give it to the back. Tackle made him to play at the 29-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The back's got it. And the one moves the ball over to the 33.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Watson. Sure hands. It's Stewart. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The Hokies offense is on the move now. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Snarled the ball to 44. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. You get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Dropping back, it's Watson. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game. And the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And a short pitch and fetch to the tight end. Goes out after a nice gain. A sign of life here by the offense.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. In the red area, it's Stewart. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Hokies. And now here comes the point after attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Not a long return, but the important thing that they wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Chris, you're in the fourth quarter, it's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Green. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Simple throw. All the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris. Just throw him the football. He makes a catch. And then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Let's it fly to the wideout. What a catch! They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Back to pass. It's Watson. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Pounding away with the run game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, clearly they'd like to keep the clock running after this play if they're the offense with this small of a lead. It just isn't worth it to risk an incompletion on a 3rd down pass here.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. Design quarterback run. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quick completion to the tight end.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Scanning the field. It's Watson. Grab down the middle. It's Green. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Hokies pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. hand it off. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
The Hokies line up on 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff. It's Bennett. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll run it here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Running play called on 3rd and short. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. In the final minute now, quarterback will take a knee. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they've put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Be sure to leave a like, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll get to the playoffs another day. See ya.